So I'm back at East West today, and I thought it'd be fun to do yet another installment of what I bring to a session, because today it's not much. Kate's playing keys today, so we got her Nord. Brought my cymbals, a few snares, percussion, kick pedal. I also always keep some extra hardware in the car just in case. The reason I didn't have to bring a lot today is because I'm using Greasy Will's kit. We're working for Jesse today. He's got some badass songs. Kate's playing organ. Sean Hurley will be on bass. He's not here yet. Chad Gordon engineering. 60s gretsch. Can't go wrong. So a lot of times when the kit is provided, I bring my own snare, not this one. Although this one is a cool sounding snare. I'll bring my own kick pedal with lots of beaters, some percussion, shakers, maracas, and then a few snares. Apparently this used to be Ricky Lawson's cymbal bag, but I think it's Will's cymbal bag now. A couple other things I always bring. Hi-hat clutch, and then my in-ears. So we've already done one session with this artist, and last time I used this 5x14 hammered bronze, and it sounded awesome, but we were just talking, and today I think we want to try something a little deeper sounding, so I brought the 6.5 version with the Imperial lugs. I also brought a bell brass in case we want to go a little more rockin', a little bigger, ringier, etc. All right, so I brought these 13-inch old Zildjian New Beats, 18-inch Cluster Crash, 20-inch Old A, 18-inch Avidus. Other cymbal options I brought. This is just like an old trashy cymbal I've had since I was a kid. It's literally a piece of junk that came with one of my kids when I was a baby, trying to trash, 16-inch. Sometimes I'll put these together as like a trashy pair of hi-hats. It's just a really cool sound. 20-inch Cluster Crash, 22 Crash of Dreams. I also like to bring tons of sticks, so like, you know, blast sticks of sorts. These are the Big First Root 505s that sound awesome. Steve Gadd brushes, a bunch of 5As, just the regular Heritage brushes. These remix brushes are awesome. So yeah, all sorts of different sounds just in case. Timpani mallets, of course, and then old timpani mallets where the felts come off for a slightly more staccato sound. So here's a tip. A lot of times people will set up the bass drum hoop right on the floor like that without putting the spurs out too far, but I like to put the spurs out a little further. It gets the bass drum up off the ground. You get a better sound that way, more low end. It's great. See, that's better. So another reason to get the bass drum up off the ground at the front is so that when the beater hits, it's hitting as flush as possible on the head. If it's not, you're going to be overextending the bass drum beater, if that makes any sense. Please like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. And yep, cool. So there's 3 toms on this kit. I think I was the last person to tune up these 2 toms, so they sound good. But then there's this 3rd tom that I wanted to try to dial in, so I'm trying to tune it down right now a little bit so it fits in with the other 2 toms. Yeah. These old drums have a mind of their own. Like this one is a Slingerland, it's not even a gretsch. So sometimes you have to kind of like tweak them a little more. I added like an extra piece of tape just to kind of get it to play nice with the other 2 toms. And like also there's this mounting guy here, whatever this, this old Slingerland mount. So like if you take the drum off of here and hit it, it kind of goes lower. Once you put it on the stand here, it kind of gets all choked and it goes up in pitch a little bit. So you got to tune it on the stand. So I got the fatter snare up. C12s on overhead. 251 over the shoulder. 414s with the C12 capsules on Tom's. 57, 441. Neumann, whatever. D12, 47 fat sub kick. Coles on the room. 44s also on the rooms. M50s on rooms. There's the other one. Sick. Hey, Sean.
Hi, Jake.
Chad's also got this 67 kind of wedge between the snare and kick.
Protect. Oh, is that hooked up? Weird, all the songs are about.
Oh, we got some 67s with a different shock mount on it. Put a fat down there on the low end. Mike and the Leslie with some 421s. RE20 down there. Boom. Hi, Sean.
Hello, Jake.
What you got there?
What a pro bass player brings is 2 basses and a can-do attitude.
Very important to bring not 2, but 3 donuts.
What is it called?
For National Donut Day.
For National Donut Day. Cheers.
Sounds pretty great to me.
Sort of translates nicely between all of them.
These are the small guys.
These are the 18 Deerfield. And then the NS10 sound really great too.
Wow.
We'll be able to sub on there.
Oh, I was gonna say that's the most low one I've ever heard.
Exactly. It makes NS10 sound okay. This is probably where we're gonna live today, probably, I'm assuming.
I know
Yeah.
anything about it.
Yeah.
Why.
I like that snare a lot.
Yeah, that's great.
I like that snare a lot.
Me too.
Probably just because you're playing it, right? So there's no EQ going on. It's the sound of the drums. We choose the right mics, and that's sort of a nice, I think, starting point. If the mic is right, then you don't need to dial a bunch of EQ. And the only stuff we have going on is these 1176s. One is going on the Coles, which is sort of right out front of the kit. And the other one is getting all buttons in on the 87, which is an Omni underneath.
Oh, it's an 87.
It's an 87,
I was
yeah.
calling it a 67.
Either one, it's the same thing.
Same thing.
You know, same thing. But yeah, we're just sort of smashing that, not all the way, but getting a nice little bit of juice going on there.
Beautiful. Mr. Al to ward off the evil spirits.
All right. I'm ready when you guys are.
Somehow I had a good first take, so Sean and Kate
Ready?
are redoing
All right,
their
here it
parts.
comes.
I ain't no Superman, no John Wayne, Jackie Chan. I'm just a regular guy.
The snare,
We
dude.
can make
Bob's
go
there.
now.
Overheads.
What's that crispy, crunchy mic sound like? Oh, that's just the overheads?
That's just the overheads there. And then it's tucked in, and then here's another crispy one.
That's an 87?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's on the NS10s.
That's just with the sub. That's the small ATCs.
ATC 25s, big boys. The kick is awesome today, man.
20-inch.
I think I gave it like a little more space from the mics today instead of being right up on it. And it, you know, it might be like a front head convert. You know what I mean? I think I need to get that front head on my kit. What more do you need? You know? All right, that's everything. Back in the car. 3 snares, work bag, pedals, keyboard.
Yeah, sure.